not doing a 2v2, just watching them?
Yeah, I can take a break.
All right, we appreciate what you did. You played well, man. It's not your
No,
fault
no,
that.
no. Like I said before, I'm not here to like grind some what is it prize from this TQ community. I'm here to support the foreign community, like make this thing get any bigger if there's any
Yeah,
possibilities.
yeah, you're the man. Yeah, we like
But
having you
then
here.
well, I also did not sleep much, so maybe that's why I'm having a little bit of stress. How Nimu is just talking back too much.
Yeah, he's kind of acting spoiled. He was like acting like Real Housewives of Atlanta is what I called it, but he was like, "No, I didn't build a fucking overflow like this and that." Like from someone like you, you're smarter than him a little bit. He's kind of trolling.
And stop some stuff you said. I wanted to correct. Yes, I am a competitive player, but I am not getting it. I am not. How should I word this? I don't get mad for losing or winning whatsoever. I don't mind allying bad teammates. I just want to like enjoy and have some fun. If someone is playing bad, I can teach him what to do so he can learn and improve.
Yeah, exactly. I think he just wants to stand in his soapbox and just like say shit. But I think, yeah, just like listen to your ally. That's what I was saying. It's all about teamwork. It's all about the community getting building your skill. Like if someone's lucky enough to play with like you're a pro gamer basically, so they listen. You have like advice to give. You shouldn't be like,
You,
look,
you
you don't.
don't you don't need to entitle me as a pro gamer.
Okay, sorry, but pretty true. I mean, pretty whatever. I don't know this. I don't know Nimu at all. I mean, I think like he's from Europe. He's like got an ego or something. A lot of players have ego, so no problem.
I don't know him, but I've got some negative reactions from some people towards him.
Yeah,
Fuji.
no, I feel what skin. I mean, he's not like, yeah, he's saying like you're not, like mad at a loss as long as it's like a well played loss. You know what I mean? As long as you fought or you like tried to improve, you listen to your teammate. You're not just like, you know,
Yeah, like try
put
your best.
try your
Like
best.
trying your best, but then if it did not work, then yeah, he probably learned something and probably do better in the next game.
Yeah, right, right. I mean, you gotta like learn from a loss as well from a win. Like you're not gonna win, never know who you are. You're and Cross, Dewalt, like everybody wins and loses some games, so it's no one's fault. Just a miscommunication of, you know, I had somebody in 2v2 just call me retard like the first second that I played the other day. Like that feels shitty when someone's just like retard, retard, retard before you get to do your build order or do anything. So
That should be frustrating.
yeah, can't be too negative. StarCraft is a game after all. It's all about if you don't have fun, you didn't like succeed. You know what I mean? It's all about you gotta enjoy it. Don't be angry. But this is I don't know. I don't want to generalize about Europe players, but a lot of them are pretty egocentric. Like I'm the best, or I'm nothing, or I'm like I can win 1v2. I can do this, do that. Like they're good players, but they're not God. They're not Flash or they're not whatever Bisu. They're not that good.
Hey, Scan, is there anything you wanted to say against Ample? Those games were so good, man. I really enjoyed watching them.
Any word about the
About your
Showmatch
games
for
with him?
example?
Yeah, TVT. That first one was 45 minutes of just
Oh
like
yeah,
rolling.
the first map Polypoid, it was a very fun game. But
Yeah, that
then
was actually that was the one I missed, but
Temple
easier.
Temple was not satisfied with playing on a like with the high latency.
Right, and it's frustrating for you too.
It got better in the second and the third game, but the first game was not good. I mean, the game quality was okay, but the latency wise, he was not happy.
Yeah, Koreans definitely like people like I was noticing Ample. He's literally number 4 on global right now. So if like he's got standards that he's gonna expect them to be high turn rate or high low latency. I personally can't play on extra high. I don't know if Ample is like anything like me, but I will leave the game right away if it's extra high. So I understand what he's saying about that.
To fix that problem, even for you, because I'm sure lag is a little frustrating, we have another system where, two players reach out and say they want to play at a time when we're not streaming. And then we approve it, and they play and they save the replays, and they don't stream the games, and they send me the replays. And what we do is cast
replay cast.
the replays. Yeah, so there's no lag for them, and they could play during a time that's good for them. So that offer I would extend to you as well. We've already had 2 of those matches. One with Grind Boss versus Kane. Another one is Grind Boss versus Dreamer. I have the replays. I will cast and stream them sometime, but I'm saying that that's something that you and Ample and other players could do as well. So and I know 9 o'clock is really it's late, right?
No, it's 10 a.m. in Korea.
Well, I'm sure you're playing like 8 to 10 hours sometimes, right? And you rather get a little bit more sleep. I'll let your eyes rest.
I do lots of stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like you don't sleep at all, man.
Yeah, I did not sleep at all today. Been staying up.
That's incredible. Well, if that's an opportunity, if Ample wanted to do a rematch with you, or other like Koreans who want to play you, or others that
Yeah,
want to.
there are a lot of good players out there, but I'm not sure if they would.
No problem.
Yeah, just get a low lag so they can't like
At
you
least Yoon wants to play, but Yoon is not getting on the Discord, so that's an issue.
Do we know anything about Cross versus Dewalt? Are they even? Are they? Is there one person who's better than the other?
I honestly don't know, but I do know Crossie does have strong mechanics with microing, like the general concept of like Korean game style. Right now, what I see is he overreacted to the zealot pressure and he made a creep colony in his main base. So that's a negative. And it's due to wasting his mineral on a creep colony. I think that's why he chose to go for Hydralisk boss.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's gonna do it too, dude. He's gonna let's see. He's got a micro well. He's just rushing it with the cannons here. Dewalt defending. This is really tricky as P because you gotta be careful. I've seen Dewalt do this where he overmakes cannons and like you gotta make them to survive, but you're really gonna hurt yourself later because you invest all your resources in the static D and you can't stop the Zerg from like taking like top left or something. So Dewalt's gotta get a Templar or something. Or he can just fight probes cannons. Guess he's gonna hold here. But it's a smart build from Cross. It forced DeWalt to make a lot of buildings he doesn't need for a long term game.
What's Nemo saying on a Twitch? Looks like Cross
Oh
stepped up.
shit. Cross GG. I didn't expect that.
Mighty
Oh, you're on the phone.
Mighty Beast.
Yo, what's up? Sorry. Yes.
It's all good.
Everything okay? You can hear me? I can hear you.
So,
Yeah, we can hear
on
you.
at the top right corner, the blue Zerg is Crossie.
Okay, bottom right is DeWalt. Yellow, toss. See, down down a game. I mean, up a game. Crossie's down a game. Let's see. What do you think, Scan? What's your prediction for this game? What's going to happen?
Well, for the map circuit breakers, Zerg at the 1 o'clock has the best mining because of there's a mineral boost. Like there are some mineral fields that are kind of like you know how when drones are returning cargo to mineral, they kind of
Yeah.
stop at the hatchery, but some of the drones will kind of like repelling, bouncing. How should I word it? Bouncing or repelling? Like very top one. If you look at the Zerg base, the very top one, the first drone,
The
you can
top.
see how
Yeah.
the drone is like bouncing off of the hatchery when they're returning cargo.
Oh
That's
yeah, yeah,
how
yeah.
you get
I
more
actually,
mineral.
that was actually super bouncy. I never really saw it. I've heard of like people describe this technique, but like I don't. Besides, like I know you spam return cargo or something to do it. That's one of the tricks. I know most of the tricks in Brewer, but that's one that like I definitely don't know very well. Is the mineral boost trick? Let's see if Crossie probably knows it. I'm sure, being at his level, I'm sure
There
he
are
knows.
two, but I think he forgot the second one. He's not doing the second one.
So that obviously will say not obviously, but very subtly gives Crossie like an 8 mineral per second advantage. So you could say he's already.
You do slowly get more minerals than the other location. That means your building time gets everything gets faster, like kind of shifted. So in competitive scene, it gets scary as a Zerg timing attack. Even also with the macro wise too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well that's definitely something to keep an eye on here. See if Cross can like stack up resources a little bit faster due to that mineral boost. Dewalt, I don't know if he knows, but
I see a mistake by Dewalt. We saw the Zerg went for overpull and he put down the forge. When you're
okay.
going for forge expansion and you saw Zerg was doing for overpull, you do not need cannon first. That his first cannon is too fast. It's too early.
Yeah, so he should make what? Just make gateway, right? No cannon, just
No.
straight gateway.
He does need cannon, but he can go Nexus first and then the cannon.
Okay,
So the
okay.
build order, his Nexus is a bit delayed.
So that's a little off already. It's weird to see a player like Dewalt, like he's very high S. He should know these timings a bit better. I agree. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this and I'm like B, but I can see that there's only 2 links and they're chasing a pro break. He could probably go. He could maybe make gas before cannon. I'm not sure that he wants to be that risk averse. Like he's probably worried about Crossie sneaky lanes, whatever. He doesn't know what Crossie's totally doing, but he can see he has an APM right. He can keep his probe alive for minutes, 5 minutes. You know, he can see the layer. He can see everything. There's 2 links. There's no speed. So he doesn't need to worry about any kind of attack really. Crossie's going straight macro, going right for Spire probably. Let's see. I find it interesting. Like I watch the supply line. What's already up 5 or 6 right now. So that's I guess in probes. But I wonder if Crossie should be worried. Like he maybe missed his OB or something. Now he's 1826. Okay, he got the Overlord, but like you don't want to be behind this early. It means you kind of fucked something up. I don't know if that's just like maybe normal for Zerg to fall behind a little bit, but he's like theoretically he's behind 5 workers somehow. But maybe that's due to the losing the drone to make the hatchery or something. But you definitely want to catch up in drones. You don't want to fall behind when Toss went Forge first. He's not attacking you. You know, this is the time that you can drone up if you're Zerg. You don't need to. You don't need to fall. He's almost 10 supply behind right now, just on workers somehow.
It looks standard to me.
Yeah,
If you count the worker count is about the same. It
that
should be the same, about nearly the same.
Yeah, I feel like your Zerg, you really want to drone in the early game against the Forge first because you really have the time when Dewalt gets his zealots and things, you're gonna have to use your larvae for units. But now in these minutes, in these first 6 minutes or so, like you cannot lose drone to probe macro building race, I guess you could say. But he's it does look pretty good. He's got
Judging by each base's saturation, Zerg has really good amount of drone right now. The supply count is low because Zerg units are how to say it, they don't cost much of a supply compared to Protoss because every Protoss units cost like two supply each. So
no,
right now it's 4
that's
versus 35, so that's about even.
because zealots are 2, right? Actually, so 3 zealots, that's 6, and plus a corsair 8. So that's all in units. So yeah, you're right. Actually, shouldn't read too heavily into the supply there. Now it's 12. I don't know, 12. Yeah, so that's pretty much units, and then fourth. But yeah, every time you make a building when you're Zerg, you lose a drone. Whereas Protoss, you make a building, you don't have to lose a probe. So you had to remake those. But yeah, he's got like 10, 6, 7 drones at the third, got 10 at the natural, like 10 or 12 in the main. So he's fine. See if he can. He's not gonna get an overlord. Nice scourge defense, scourge chase. Gonna deny a corsair, and Dewalt's gonna attack 5 zealots. Is this a good idea? Before he doesn't have speed, he doesn't have weapons, so he's just gonna attack. I don't know if this is a
With
good
his
idea.
Corsair Scout,
Could be a good.
he probably saw Cross does not have much of a Zergling out. So sending 4 zealots, Cross needs at least 24, not 24, 14 Zerglings. But right now he's trying to defend with 6 Zergling with the Hydralisk, but this is a bit greedy.
Yeah, this
Like,
actually did work out good for Dewalt. I thought it was too early, but yeah, he's gonna make crossfight with drones, which is never what you want to be doing if you don't have to. But looks like Cross did get the one of the 2 zealots real low, so he's gonna actually defend pretty, losing very little blood spill on his side, very little drone loss. So he's actually fine. I think he
ooh,
just. Oh, there's a DT. Nice DT. DT in the third, getting a drone, getting a Hydra. That's good. That's exactly how Toss wants to open the game. A little bit of
that's a lot
scouting.
of damage.
Yeah, yeah. That's a nice DT. Another DT. It's gonna want. Yeah, so this is gonna keep Cross probably wants to go for a contain with lurkers at some point or a Hydra contain if he can, but this is gonna keep him from really realizing that goal of a contain or any kind of thing. He's gonna have to keep it until he gets an OV speed, and he probably got Hydra speed, but he's gonna have to like get all those upgrades and make sure he maybe makes a sunk or a spore or something. Make sure he doesn't lose all his drones without noticing. It's really dangerous when you're Zerg. You don't get that alert when your drones are getting attacked. You can just lose everything one swipe. So, but he's not gonna do that this game. He knows the DT's there. He sees it.
Looks like Crossie wants to play macro game. He's making more drone, not a Hydralisk. And
Yeah,
with the Dark Templar, did the Dark Templar die?
I think it ran away. I think it lived, but
He
it just
retreated. Oh, he retreated for making a Dark Archon. Okay, I see. I see what's up there.
yeah.
So what
So he's
that
gonna.
means is the old style of PvZ, you always try to have 7 to 8 Corsairs all the time with the +1 attack. But nowadays they kind of changed the style, like changed the trend that they don't make much about Corsairs and they use the Dark Archon to stop the Mutalisk harassment or any what's it called? Like what is it? Mutalisk sniping the High Templar. Those can
Yeah,
be also a defensive unit, very
yeah. I mean,
useful.
it's very important that the toss like scouts the Zerg at least somewhat because you can't get you don't know he's gonna switch to mutas, pick off your temps. He's going just straight Hydra. He's going lurker. But if you get the maelstrom, yeah, you don't have to get 7 Corsairs with +1. You just storm the muta clump. You get maelstrom, and you're fine versus muta. So that's a little bit unorthodox. It's a little kind of old school style, like you said. But I think it'll work. I don't think Crossie's going mutas right now, so it might be a little uh like wasted money, but probably not because he can still use it on a Hydra group, and he can get that storm where the Hydras can't run when they just maelstrom Hydra group if there's no mutas, and if there is mutas, then he'll use it with that. So pretty good investment, I guess. 2 DT is not that expensive, and he's gonna probably use this map feature to his advantage here, where he takes a third and he can stop Cross from attacking because he has the storm funnel, where the units would run across the bridge and get stormed all in the group, which he won't do. So he can kind of, and he can use this high ground and he can put all his units there. And
So looks like Protoss is starting to have the balance with the unit balance, like amount of Dragoon and amount of Zealot with couple High Templars behind. So he's starting to move out and also taking the third expansion.
yeah, it looks like we're both gonna go for. See, there's a mess from the Hydra group, really good. Dewalt's got a big army here. He's up 20 supply right now. Crossie doesn't have that much, only like 7, 8 lurkers, but a lot of them are in eggs, and he's got like 12 Hydras. But I think Dewalt wants to pressure here. Crossie made a fourth, so he's gonna macro. He's gonna get that hive tech. He's gonna get those upgrades. He's got a lot of hatches, so Dewalt's gonna match him. Dewalt's gonna probably go for. Got to get these storms, and you could probably take 6 o'clock at some point to match the eco that Crossie's gonna have. Because Crossie's got lurkers everywhere here, actually, so he can't attack really. He's gonna attack. I don't think he should. Okay, this is very, very, very bold for Dewalt. Could work out though. Storm's really good, pretty perfect, but he's got to retreat with the lurkers. A little too many lurkers.
I wonder how many workers are saturated each basis for Zerg.
Yeah, we haven't got the obs to give a shot. I'm guessing that whatever it was in the mid game, because he hasn't lost any drones. Like Dewalt didn't get he got the DT, got one drone, but I mean he hasn't got any storm drop. He hasn't got any zealot attack. Now he's doing a zealot or something at 12. I can't see. Yeah, this is like where he's got to thin out the drones, but I don't think that Cross actually lost hardly any drones. He's got like 20 drones at 12, and a lot of at that like inside armpit min only whatever base. He's got like 15 there. So he's fine with drones, I think. They're both at 130, so they're climbing fast. Dewalt's climbing. Dewalt gets his supply up like really quick. I've noticed that observing some of his games that he's really able to climb that number of his supply very, very fast. So I guess he's just really, really hitting those gateways, making zealots, goons, everything. So that's good for him. Crossie is going to attack 6, undefended, expose 6. Going to just make his cancel or something. Dewalt's going to attack straight into the lurkers, go straight for the head of Cross, but I don't know if he can win that fight, so he's retreating. He's got to take care of this Hydra group is kind of biting him in the stomach here, coming at the belly, going for the mineral only, going for the resource, and he's winning. He's getting that. So.
Look at he is buying a lot of time, not giving in a fourth base, and also pressuring in the front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dewalt, his army's a little bit like stuck in limbo. Like he's not sure if he should go forward or come back. He's kind of like a little bit like looking like he's can't position his forces exactly the best way to counter what Cross is doing. So this could be advantage Cross here, although Dewalt is up 20 supply still, but that could be just in sort of unit number supply counters more so than actual units. But
it is nice to have lots of Hydras, but if he does not prepare to switch to going hype tech units, he might start to fall off because of due to Protoss upgrade. Because earlier I saw Protoss had 1-1 upgrade, which means that he might be upgrading his Protoss units with a 2 forge. So he might have 2-2 upgrade or 3-2 not 3-2 at any time soon. earlier, we saw Protoss has two forge, so he's making attack 3 with the armor 2. So the longer it goes, the Zerg units, Hydralisk, the mass Hydra units, they become weak. So they need to switch to other units, like using Defiler Darkstorm, like Adrenaline with the massive Zerglings, and also lots of lurkers on the map too as well. Yeah, we saw the Queen's Nest. He might be having the hive probably soon. The engagement in the middle. Yeah, Prada's army is very scary. Even though it's 2-1 upgrade. With the mass Dragoon, with the High Templars, and using storms on the Hydralisk, that's a lot of damage. Crossie did not respond to the storm on the top of the Hydralisk. And this might be it. The Prada's gonna keep pushing forward maybe. But that is not looking great.
I think Dewalt's got to be happy with that fight, though. He just took out a ton of supply, a ton of Hydra and everything,
Right.
without losing his main control groups of his zealots. Can't get caught in this. He's trying to take out this hatchery, but he's gonna get isolated on this low ground here. Crossie's gonna use this high ground. Nice tactics from Cross here. Try and trap Dewalt. Good storms though. Good storms gonna bail him out of that situation.
This isn't looking great.
Let's see. Dewalt still now 40 up 40 with the map control, center map control. What do you think? Looking better for Dewalt or for Cross?
I think Walt can finish the game now because Protoss just got the 3-2 upgrade and Zerg is behind of upgrade.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, he finished it. Game over. Dewalt take.
All right, so we're going by the honor system. No streaming.
Not watching stream.
No, don't be streaming this off your
Oh,
stream.
not be stream. Yeah. No, I'm not. No worries there. Only one stream. Bravo One TV. Only stream.
Good man. Yeah, it's not like we're profiting off this at all.
Should be no lag, hopefully. Let's see.
That would be your name showing up, so there might be a lot of rage directed towards you soon.
Oh shit. It says my brood war is not responding. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm gonna watch the stream, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. My brood war crashed. Sorry about that.
All good, man. Happens.
I don't know. That's been happening a lot lately too. I think I gotta patch this brood war or do something to it. I'm just gonna watch the stream.
There's all kinds of stuff that gamers are used to. There's no reason that it shouldn't happen.
My bad.
About a game. It's all good, man. Not like you
Beast, what's your
intentionally.
AKA? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm the one that dropped. As you can see, that's my like.
Right,
usually.
I didn't know if you had a name that you went by on here or something.
Oh, not really. No, I basically when I ladder, I just generally go for like a bunch of letters, kind of like the barcode people, but I try to be a little less like impersonal than barcode. But I usually just make random accounts with like random names, like whatever I think of, basically.
Okay, I didn't know if you had played.
Wish I had a cooler name. Yeah. No,
like
not really. Not really.
Something's going on with my headset. Can you guys hear me okay? Because
Yeah, we can hear you.
my
Yeah.
Discord is quiet, but Brood War is loud as hell. Usually I don't have too many problems. Usually I'm quiet because my family's usually sleeping at the time we do these casts, but okay. Good. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, you sound good. Sound normal.
What I
You
might do
watching?
is I might
Yeah. You got the stream on view, right? You can see what's going on. Let's see.
all right, let's try this out. You guys try saying something.
I'm listening.
I can barely hear you.
Sorry, I just had to get something. Looks like okay. So it's Sylphid now. Crossie down to 0-2. Dude. How's Crossie gonna come back like right now? He can't drop this game or else he'll lose the whole thing. So this is a must win for Cross on this game on this map. Dewalt gate first, like good build for this map. You can the rush distance is short. You can send Zealot. You can pretty much deny a lot of what Zerg wants to do early game with their third base with these Zealots. So I think there's a good build.
Right, and I think that's why Crossie decided to go with the spawning pool first play. Now I wasn't present for the other games, so I'm not sure what builds he was using before, but this will typically either keep Protoss in his base or it'll sometimes on a rare occasion I'll see Protoss just go to Zerg anyways and leave their base open because it's a lot easier to hold off Zerglings than it is to hold off Zealots.
Right. Yeah. I think. Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, the Zealots like they're good, but you need to get them in. It can't be in super low numbers. Like you got to get 3 or 4. I think 2 is okay with the probe. You got to bring that probe. The probe actually swings the
Right.
fight. Really favoring toss. If you use it right, I've noticed you can win where you're down. Maybe 3 can beat 12 lings if you got a probe there and your positioning is good. But if it's not as good, um, then the Lings will win the fight, obviously. So here's a good example of that. So you see the Lings surrounding that one Zealot, and that's the kind of position that Zerg wants. But then Toss runs the Zealot back, and then you got the position that Toss wants, where the Zealots are kind of grouped together, and you got probes like with that range, that 2 range, like laser beam attack or particle beam, whatever, and they can like surround the Lings like that. You can.
And I think we lost him, but that's okay. To continue what he was saying, this right here also, even though Dewalt has had to pull his probes, oh my, he let a couple Zerglings in. Even though this has happened, he has 5 Zealots right now. So typically, what he can do is maybe just leave 1 or 2 Zealots at home, and then just go straight to Zerg and force him to make additional Zerglings. But he's supply blocked right now. It's okay. So now we've got some extra links coming up now. You can see this third base on the left side coming up for Crossie. And looks like Protoss is just moving in. He's just not even engaging the Zerglings right now. So
Yeah. The Zealots are trying to find position here in the natural. They're gonna probably run by the gas, or they're just gonna fight here. Crossie, yeah, he got a real nice run by, but Dewalt's taking care of it. Look, Dewalt's killed 2 out of 3 lings. The one is at 1 HP, I think. So Dewalt, he's a heady player. He's not gonna get flustered by a little run by. He's gonna see like
this
he can
is
kill it with a probe. It'll be
interesting.
fine.
He's got an opening here. If he gets in, oh my. Okay, now
Okay.
this could be detrimental.
Yeah, this could be bad. Okay, but he's losing. He lost some links critically. So let's see. Nice, good run by. But Dewalt, I don't know where his zealots went. He has one zealot. He needs two. Okay, he's got two versus like 7 links. So okay, he's gonna cannon his nat. I like that. Yeah, he's gonna. I mean, his main. And yeah, he's got to fight. He's got to fight these lings in an efficient fashion. He's getting this is yeah. Cross, I think, like didn't really want to fight there, but did anyway. I think he lost a little bit of the initiative that he had. Now he's down to 4 links, but this is still very annoying. Like this is very good for Zerg. You want to delay the toss. You want to scout him. You want to see like he's adding gateways. He's adding Citadel. He's adding Corsair. Now he gets 2 probes. He kills some probes. Okay, you got to see this kind of thing when you're no matter what matchup, but it helps versus ZVT, so you can see what kind of build order your your opponent's doing.
Oh, and we lost him again. Does he have connection issues or anything of the sort? I'm assuming.
He's on his phone, I think, and there's
He's on
feedback
his
coming
phone.
from his end.
Okay. Okay, now there's still no Citadel from Dewalt, and I wonder if he realizes this or not. It's very important for Protoss to get a Citadel, so you can combat the Hydras that come in.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think he Crossie also like skipped lair or delayed his lair very heavily, so he went fast den. I don't know if like Dewalt just saw that probably with this course. I don't know if he's aware of like when the lair is supposed to finish versus like when the den's supposed to go down. Those timings are kind of hard to see from the toss perspective, but if he didn't know that, now he knows that there's no spire, so he's gonna face a ground attack. He knows that because he doesn't see a spire or the lair even not finished. Crossie, I think, is planning to go for just a straight Hydra sort of game here with the.
He's probably going to go for a Hydra bust in the hope that if not kill his opponent, he'll at least do additional enough damage to cripple him a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're spot on right there. I think he's got an Evo. He's probably getting Carapace, maybe attack, and he's got to hope that DeWalt doesn't have a DT or something because with that late layer, he's got no Overlord. So you got to know that the one DT can actually basically nullify this entire attack if the Overlord's not in a good position, and there's no Overlord in near DeWalt's base, so he doesn't know that a DT could pop out once that Templar Archives finish. But he doesn't know what DeWalt's doing either, and DeWalt could be going for a Zealot attack. He could be going 2-gate Corsair. I mean, he knows he's not doing that because he actually scouted him, but like he's camping out in his main because he can't lose these Overlords to the Corsair for free. So he actually can't attack DeWalt, even though he wants to with his build order, but he actually shouldn't.
He should at least go out anyways. Maybe just leave 2
Mm.
even 2 Hydras at home would be enough to at least do enough damage to the Corsairs to where he doesn't want to keep attacking one Overlord while taking hits. He needs to go right now. If he waits any longer, he's going to be in some serious trouble unless he's got some kind of lurker tech or something. Because you got 4 more gateways coming up for Dewalt, man, and now the DT is out. I think he waited too long. Unless he's got Overlord speed soon.
Yeah, he's definitely falling a little behind in supply. 78-61. This is looking a little like last game where DeWalt's kind of got a lead and he's kind of like multiplying it. As I said, like StarCraft could be a game like a snowball or landslide game where a couple rocks start falling, then the whole mudslide land thing collapses on the other person. If you do it right, and toss can be one of those races that once you get that snowball growing and growing, and it becomes like a huge giant boulder, and it's a big army. It's hard for Zerg to kill it.
And we've got an engagement going on here. Dewalt has +1 and speed now. Now this is a lot of Hydralisks. If he can keep these grouped up, these Overlords together, and just push in, and just leave maybe a Sunken at home, a couple of Hydras at most, to maybe stave off a DT or something.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do. Yeah,
Found
he's
a
gonna
steep
take a
camp.
he's gonna take this base. I think this is a smart base to take this fourth on the high cliff here. Dewalt, yeah, he's putting on pressure. He's got 12 zealots. He's got speed. Crossie has a lot of Hydra. I don't think he can actually fight this many Hydra right now, but he maybe can run into the main or something. But he's kind of just poking. He's seeing what his opponent's got. He's seeing like how much damage can he do. Can he kill him and win the game? Can he just hurt him, delaying his army growth, which is important for Toss. But he's gonna have to retreat. I think Cross. Yeah, he's down 30 supply, but this is the rest of Dewalt's supply right here. We're seeing it now. It's Goons, Templars, but yeah, he can't attack without those storms. You're gonna need storms against that much Hydra. Oh, this is a really nice touch from Dewalt here. I don't know if you're seeing this, but that's a lot of drones.
So that would be the DT taking out the
Yes.
at 7 o'clock as if there were 10 kills.
Yeah, that's like a game winning DT maybe from Dewalt there, because that's gonna be like Cross is gonna see that and like be pissed. He's gonna lose, and he's going actually in the natural, and he's gonna get more drones, but Crossy's like not even noticing. He's got no OV.
Oh my god.
I don't know why there's no. Dewalt's got good micro. He's purposely not attacking any buildings. He's not attacking any hydras, just drones. And he's like, he's getting a lot of freaking drones.
Ooh.
And he gets a hydra as
He
well.
has to snipe
So,
the observer.
I love the
He
circular
has to snipe
motion,
him.
Jerry.
yeah, Dewalt's got to be very happy with that drop, doing way more damage than it
He's got to
cost.
snipe it.
I mean,
He's not sniping it.
he
I
wants to
think
snipe. Yeah. He's going lurker, but the observer, key observer there, gotta be sniped or at least attempted by Zerg. Dewalt, he's got a storm on that Templar. He sees it. Okay, he's gonna storm and storm again.
this is going to be your GG right here, I believe.
I believe that's right. I think Crossie, like he's fighting a lot. He has a ton of Hydras. He's doing like what most Zergs would do right now. So I don't want to I don't want to say he's played bad, but he basically somehow got out macroed somewhere along the line, and he did lose a ton to that DT, which was like basically the dagger in the chest of the game. So
How many
that's
kills did you
GG.
get on that DT? I missed it.
It's probably 25 easily. 20, 20, 21. I don't know, but that was like more than I've seen in any game that I've seen recently.